Hey everyone, I hope you are all doing good today. And today is Saturday. You know, I might look like someone who doesn't have a life, posting a video for class activities on Saturdays like this. But no, actually, I had fun with my son. I did something, so I'm good now. I'm kind of unwinding now. And here, while I have some time, I would like to comment on your stories or your plans for the stories. Okay. Now, the first comment that I wanted to give you is that it's good to see how various the ideas are based on your own what seeds based on your own ideas, and it's good to know how fast you picked up an idea that you just decided yesterday or sometime maybe last night, right? So it's good to see how you came up with ideas so quickly. That's good. We need to keep what practicing finding ideas or brainstorming for ideas like that all the time. Okay, so good for that. And now the second thing that I want to comment on is that uh, most of the ideas are various in some groups, but I found in two groups, two people give ideas that are not in line with the group's decision. I don't know why that is. There's this comment about wildfire in a group that doesn't talk about wildfire. So that might be something you need uh, to pay attention to, I guess, for those who did that. That's fine. Now, the third one that I wanted to comment on is that uh, you are going to work on an idea that you have decided after a discussion, right? And it means the original idea that you are going to work on, I'm sorry, it's very loud. Yeah, the original idea that you are going to work on was not by you. However, since you are working in a group, I hope you all can take ownership of the idea and decide to work on it together to make it good, to make it a complete world, and to make it uh, a moving story with the thoughts of these members of the group. So I hope even though you didn't come up with the idea in the first place, you can still contribute, and indeed you will have to contribute to create, to make this basic idea bigger, better, and eventually moving when it becomes a story. And the fourth thing that I wanted to emphasize here is for you to remember again the process with which we we prepared our stories from beginning until the end. First of all, as we did in the three paragraph stories, you need to decide what the exposition is and what the conflict is, and eventually what the resolution is. But now here it will be a bit longer than a three paragraph story, right? You will need well, you will need a climax, not only conflict like that. And this is something that you will need to work on. You need to complete this story with a beginning, an exposition, and a rising action, or eventually conflicts, and eventually the climax of the story before it cools down or it goes down into a resolution. Make it a complete structure first, and you will need to also decide, just like what we did in the past, you will need to decide what you will use to open the story. The opening of the story doesn't have to be the exposition, right? Sometimes it starts in the middle, or in the technical term in medias res. In media is medias res, yeah. So it starts in the middle, and you need to decide where you want to how you want to start the story. So that is important. I know that you already have ideas there. You have presented the stories, and you have even decided which idea you want to develop. And some of the ideas are quite comprehensive, but still, I still haven't seen them as complete ideas that you can eventually develop into a script. So prepare the skeletons of the story based on what you have learned in the first 9 weeks of this course, which is from brainstorming. Yes, you have, and then you put the structures, you prepare the elements of the story, and then you put it in the right order. You put the elements of the story in the right order so that it becomes a story that opens with a shock and ends with a movement, or with some feeling that the audience carries with them. So that's the what you need to do in the fourth part. Okay, and the fifth comment that I wanted to give you is, please start looking at movie scripts. Look, I'm going to give you a link to the script of 500 Days of Summer, a very beautiful movie with Zoe Deschanel and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. One of my favorite movies, the last romantic comedy that I enjoyed. So please watch that movie. Not watch the movie. Read the script of that movie that I am giving you the link of. Okay, so check that. But if you have time, of course, you can watch the movie. It's fun. And I think that's all I wanted to give you for this evening. I hope this can be a preparation for you to discuss among your in your groups again, to make the seed of the story, or the embryo of the story, stronger and more ready to be developed further. Okay, I guess that's all, guys. Thank you very much. Bye.